So with that said, great weekend of football. I know the last game was pretty boring. Even the Pats Chargers game was kind of just really really one sided. But the other games they were action packed. They were great, great wild card weekend.
It
So
was.
that brings us into where we're at, baby, and that's divisional round. Here we go. Um, Divisional round is going to start off on Saturday. We've got the Bills going into Mile High Stadium. Guys, that is one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL. In the playoffs, open air, baby. Denver in January. I
I would
freaking
hate to have
love
to
it.
miss this game.
I would love to be there for a game like that. Um, it's a great stadium. Denver's a great town, but can the
It's going to be a
Bills
good
beat,
game,
can the
regardless.
Bills beat the Broncos in Denver? I think
Mm,
it depends on what Denver defense shows up.
yeah. One thing, whoever walks out of that stadium victorious will be the AFC
You
champion.
believe, yeah, we talked on the foot. You believe that that's going to be whoever
I
wins
do.
that game goes to the Super Bowl.
I really think that you're talking Texans defense. You're talking about Drake May for the Patriots.
Yeah,
Like I think they're. I think they're. It's a tough game, but I see whoever's going to walk out of Denver next or this weekend is going to be going to the Super Bowl eventually.
okay, okay. I mean, fair enough. Yeah. Um, I don't I don't disagree. I think those two teams, especially if you give the Bills another road win and a tough game like Denver, who's got an unbelievable defense. I believe Denver's where is their defense right now ranked? Um I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. So you got Broncos have overall they have the number seven, their seventh ranked passing defense and their second ranked rushing defense. Remember, the Bills have the number one passing defense. Here's where the issue is with the Bills. The Bills have the 28th ranked rushing defense. Denver can run the ball and they can run it well. Check downs, less than 5 yards. You don't have to go into that secondary. Um, I believe that could be an issue, and that could be what gives the Broncos that advantage. Now, we've seen the Broncos get 33 points hung on them or 32 points hung on them against New York at home, the Giants. So it's like what Denver defense is going to show up, I think, is a big
Who's going to show up?
fair enough.
You'd like to think that they all know the importance of these games. You know, especially we're talking postseason playoffs. They have a serious option here to make a run. I'd like to think that they're coming in there with their heads screwed on straight, but you just never know till game day.
You never know. They are professionals, Nick. I mean, it's like, yeah, who is, what is that team gonna show up? And I know I believe they're getting D Winners back as well this week. Or sorry, not D Winners.
Oh,
That's
wow.
49ers still. Dre Greenlaw. So I believe the Broncos are getting Dre Greenlaw back for the divisional round, which is absolutely huge. That's a massive
That's
thing.
huge.
So overall defenses, the Broncos have the number 2 overall defense, and the Bills are number 7 in the NFL. So I think betting wise, I believe maybe tease it a little bit and maybe tease it up to like 45.5, take the under. That's what I'm probably going to do. So
That's what it's
um,
listed at right now is 45 and a half.
that's
Yes.
what I would take the under on that game. I mean, you never know, but it's just I feel like those two teams are going to be on point. I think the offenses might be a little conservative if it is a close game, and I believe that you could almost bet on the under. It's like even for betters, using DraftKings or Fanatics, whatever you use, you can go in and tease it even up to 50 and just take the under.
So who are you picking to win?
What's that? So I'm going with the Broncos on this one. You kind of jumped to it, huh? You want to know? You want to go right to the pick. So I've got I'm going to give it to the Broncos on this one just because it's in Denver. If the Bills win, won't be surprised.
I'm going to go with the Broncos as well.
Okay.
I think their defense is going to do its job.
Okay. Brandon?
I think Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL, period. As a workhorse.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes is more of the just like the mascot showman of the quarterback world. Not that he isn't talented. I love me some Josh Allen. That said, I think this is the game to watch this weekend in terms of battles. I think Broncos are going to win it by one score, and it'll be based off of just one person making a mistake.
Okay. Nick,
I agree.
so
I think
Brandon's
it's gonna
going
be
Broncos. I love the thoughts on that, Brandon. Good job. And then what do you got, Nick? Go.
I'm going to make it simple. I'm going Broncos. I'm taking the under. It's going to be a tight game. But I think the Broncos show up.
Awesome, dude. Love it,
Broncos.
baby. All right. Moving on in the 8 o'clock Eastern window on Saturday, January 17th in Seattle, one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL. It's always between Seattle and KC. Very tough place to play. You got the 49ers going into Seattle to beat the Seahawks. By the way, Sam Darnold is now questionable with an oblique injury.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Fred Warner will be out another week. If the 49ers, I think, make it to the championship game, Fred Warner will be in that game. You get Ricky.
Although it says
Pearsall.
Adam Schefter says right here that Sam Darnold is expected to play.
I guarantee he's going to play. But, yeah, he is dealing with something, so that could be a big deal. 49ers, like I said, they're not getting Fred Warner back on defense, but they are getting Brock Purdy, and the offense is getting, I believe, potentially Pooney. Steve, you can look that up, an offensive lineman, but I know they are getting Ricky Pearsall back. So with that said, 49ers beat Seattle in week 1 in Seattle 17-13. Obviously, they lost with their defensive struggles and offensive struggles against that team in week 18. I think it's just going to be a tight game, guys.
Who did you say? Pooney?
Yeah, Dominic Pooney. Pooney?
No, there's not listed. It's not listed here for anything, even as questionable.
Okay, so he'll probably be on the offensive line. So I know Sam Darnold's questionable. Means he's dealing with something. I got to tell you, I believe that the 49ers are going to use that to their advantage. I believe they are going to make Sam Darnold beat them with his arm. If that's the case, the obvious advantage goes to the 49ers offense, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, and company, and what they've done. They got Jawan Jennings that's healthy. God, man, this to me is the hardest one to pick. The Bills and Broncos were tough, but I think this one's even harder to pick. And I'm going with the 49ers.
They got the spread at 7 for Seattle.
Yep. I would take the 49ers, maybe tease it even a little bit to 8. I would take the 49ers plus 8. I wouldn't even tease it, honestly. I would take them plus 7 in this game, in this situation. As far as the over and under, at 45, man, I think it's going to be right there. I would take the under. Based on a 45-point over and under, the first game was 17-13. That was 30, and a couple weeks ago was 16 total points. So, Yep. So I'm going to take the 49ers on that one, guys. Steve, what do you
got? In my experience as being, following teams from the NFC West, Seahawks going in there is not easy to play.
No.
Whether it's regular season playoff, that 12th man
does not matter.
Opponent. I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks home field advantage.
Yep.
Again, the Niners defense, I don't think they're going to, even whether Sam Darnold's 100% or not, I don't think he's going to have a problem against the 49er defense.
Just they're not getting anybody back yet. I get it. Yep. All right. Steve's got the Seahawks. Brandon.
No, I just keep thinking back to that last game they played. Seahawks just kept shooting themselves in the foot throughout that game.
Yeah.
But the 49ers just never capitalized.
There was in that game, there was the play where Christian McCaffrey was going into the end zone and just gave the ball to a defender. I think he makes that play. It's a completely different game. Yeah. Yep. They just made mistakes that they don't usually make in that game.
I think it's going to be similar to that. I think this is going to be an ugly game.
Yeah.
Low scoring, but I think Seahawks walk away from it again.
Very good. All right, we lost Nick, so let's move on. We got
there he is.
Okay. Nick, go ahead.
What a miss.
Niners, Seahawks, go.
I'm going to give you. If I was going to bet, I'd probably bet on the Seahawks, but who I want to win is the 49ers, because if the 49ers win and the Bears win, guess who's playing in Soldier Field? I got money on the Seahawks.
Okay, 3-1 for the Seahawks on that one. Everybody picked the Broncos on the first one, correct?
Yeah.
No, Brandon had the Bills, right?
No, he picked the Broncos.
I did Broncos.
So we were 4-0 there.
Sure.
3-1 for the Seahawks in that game. So that closes out Saturday. We go with the first game at 3 Eastern on Sunday, January 18th. Again, we're going into Foxborough, boys. You got the Texans, really good defense, going against the Pats. So the Texans have the number 1 overall defense. Again, Patriots are sitting at 8th. So, again, you're going to have another defensive battle. Passing defense in this game, let's see. You've got the Texans who have the number 6 ranked secondary. The Patriots are 9th. As far as rushing defense goes, again, you've got the Pats sitting at 6th. And, and the Texans are 4th.
What about offense? What about who has the better of the run offense?
As far as offensive rankings go?
Yeah, or yards or whatever.
No, that's fine.
Because the latest prediction, it might be a snow game.
If that's possible, obviously you're going to take. I would just take the Pats outright. It wouldn't be close at that point. But the Patriots have the number 6th ranked total offense. Let's see. The Texans are 19th. Passing offense. The Patriots are 4th in the NFL. The Texans are 16th. Rushing offense. The Patriots. Jesus. Patriots are 16th. Texans are 23rd.
Wow.
The Texans' defense has carried them this far.
Oh, 100%. 100%. By far. Patriots are a more complete team. I'm going to tell you, I believe the Texans have a defense that could carry them to the Super Bowl. That defense is just – I've watched them a bunch of their games this year. They are impressive. There's not a lot of holes in the secondary. It's Foxborough, guys, in January. I'm taking the Pats.
I think the Texans – I think we talked about this before. I think the Texans are going to do what the Texans do, and I think they're not going to get past the Patriots on this one. I think they're going to lose too, and I'm going to give the Patriots that win.
Good. Right on. Brandon, what do you got?
I like the Texans team. I love their defense. I'd like to see them win, but at New England, I don't see that happening. Pats all the way.
Gotcha. All right, 3 for the Pats. Nick, Brown, Ski, Broski, go.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say CJ Stroud has a career day. The defense stands strong. Close game, under 7 points. And I'm going to say the Texans take this one.
Okay, I like it.
And then lose next week against whoever they have to play.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we have got the Rams at the Chicago Bears.
Rams.
So, let's get into this for a minute. I'm gonna really, really enjoy this one. Okay, total
Rams.
defensive ranks. The Bears are 29th in the NFL overall. Rams are 17th. Passing defense. The Rams are 19th. The Bears are 22nd. Rushing defense. The Rams are 12th. Not bad. The Bears, they're pretty pitiful. They're 27th. I'm sorry. It's just, Nick, I love you. I've known you for a long time, buddy, but I'm going to tell you what. I think the Rams win this by 17 or more.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think experience is going to win out on this, and the Rams have playoff experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bears do not, obviously, for their current reasons, but I just don't see them overpowering the Rams in this.
No, man.
I don't think their miracle is going to work out 2 weeks in a row.
And listen, the Rams are struggling to just stay alive.
Every week we pull it out of our hat.
But the Rams the Rams, I don't even think are playing that well, but I just think they're so much better. So go ahead, Brandon. No. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
When we faced the Packers, we had to make sure that we covered who's the wide receiver with the bubble wrapped helmet for the Packers.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, they have. If we can keep Puka Matua locked up, we might have a chance. I got the Bears. It's going to come down to the wire, like we always do.
Weather could be a factor.
2 minutes ago. Huh?
Weather. I mean, I'm looking at this now. It says it's snowing. It's going to the high chance of snow and only 20 degrees at the time of the game.
It's not, Steve. It's not.
I'm good with our running backs, but man, our running defense is garbage. So you know what? It's going to be a fight. I think the people of Chicago. The last time we had a playoff game in Chicago, that was double doink time. That was a long time ago. So we're pumped and ready to go. I think we got it. Bears by 4.
I think Matthew Stafford throws for 600 yards, 7 touchdowns, and I think Puka Nacua has 250 yards receiving. All right, Brandon, what do you got, buddy?
Oh, hello.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I see this as LA leaving their home of glam, glitz, and high lifestyle, going to Chi-Town, town of the working man. They're going to get stomped by the working man. Bears over the Rams.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
I knew I liked you.
Really?
Steve,
we're going to go split this, are we?
Yeah, Steve, I think we need to start pre-employment drug testing with those two. All right.
Seriously. Oh, I'm getting fired.
At least you're honest, bro. That's great. All right, so that closes it out. So here's what I'm going to say also. I believe whoever wins between the 49ers and Seahawks goes to the Super Bowl in the NFC. I believe whoever wins between the Bills and Broncos also goes to the Super Bowl. So I think those are your things.
You're throwing the Patriots completely out of that ball game there?
Yeah,
I can see the Patriots, any team on here. I can see the Patriots beating any team on there.
Yeah, it's fair. And that might be a little premature. I just got a feeling. I don't know. I definitely in the NFC. I feel like the Seahawks and 49ers is the NFC championship game. But Steve, that you bring up a good point, honestly, man. I'll take it back a little bit. I'll walk that comment back. It's if you have the Bills and Patriots for the AFC championship, that'd be worth paying $1,000 a ticket to go.
That's gonna be a good game. That'd be a good game.
It'd be absolutely amazing. It'd be just amazing. So being in Buffalo and living in that area, it's like those fans are nuts. So, and they're fun. I love Bills fans. So, but